What's going on, B1 family? It's your boy Big Vic. Welcome back to my Black Universe. So, I did promise the last video was going to be the last video about Kendrick Lamar. I'm just going to give you bits and pieces of the last little bit of content on Kendrick Lamar and everything else. After that, I'm just going to delete. I just want to kind of tidy up and tighten up some things. No loose ends. However, before we start, we are going to talk about Black-owned companies, of course. I'm rocking this sweater that was given to by Rocklin from the Gash. Unfortunately, he's tied up. I'm gonna do a video on that. I just gotta do a lot more research on what's going on with him. Uh yeah, it's kind of crazy. I've said it before. I'm saying it again. It's kind of crazy. But we also got other black-owned companies we can talk about that you can go and purchase right now. The sites are still up, available for purchase. So we got this Nettleberry drops by Black Elder. Love this company. I've been using this company for 5 years now. I was getting their elderberry syrup at first, and then I got their sea moss capsules. It had the burdock root, bladderwrack, and sea moss in it. The Holy Trinity. They got one for sexual health as well. Um, I say get this. The nettleberry is basically stinging nettle and elderberry. So if you have allergies, this will help with that. I got this mainly for my kids, but I'm taking it myself. In fact, just want to get a hit of that. It's the tincture. Good stuff. See the color? The real deal. Glass bottle. Underneath the tongue for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then consume it. And then we have Barrel by Zavies. This is the male scent. They also got a scent for the women. I don't know. Let's see if my wife wants one, and then we might buy one. This smells good though. This is one of my everyday wears. This one, I'm like every day. I think you can wear this all year round. And this is something I would recommend year round for sure. Yeah, family. So if you want some black-owned companies to support, let me stop fumbling on myself. If you want some black-owned companies to support, those are two you can most definitely support right now. Not now, but right now. All right. So let's get into it. We're gonna kind of blast through the Kendrick Lamar stuff. I just want to, like I said, tighten up any loose ends and then move forward, and then we'll get back into other branches of black empowerment.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but Kendrick Lamar was not performing to entertain you. I know. You've grown accustomed to seeing art as a form of entertainment. And it can be. It can be a form of entertainment, but that's only one piece of the pie. Art is also a form of communication. Art is a form of storytelling. Art is a form of protest. Art is a number of things. And just because you didn't get your little kicks and your hee hee and like, oh, I really love that song, doesn't mean it didn't serve its purpose.
You'll see later on. I have a clip showing exactly what she's talking about. It's and then there's a clip after it, so it's gonna be some night and day dynamic going on with the two clips I have back to back.
You should know the difference.
Kendrick Lamar, because of this feud, puts
If you don't recognize this whiny voice, I don't know what else to tell you.
together a song called Not Like Us. I have no idea what he was saying. I don't think anyone knew what he was saying unless you knew the song. Here.
It's amazing how whiny, the really whiny dudes want to grow facial hair and look more masculine, like a Drake. The really whiny, nasally dudes want to grow more hair. Yeah, anyway.
We go.
Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You bet not ever go to Zelle Black One.
He's a very famous person because Americans apparently have no taste musically. I know, I'm a musical snob. I like Bach, Beethoven, and I've said that rap is not a form of music before.
Hi, Ben. Contrary to your opinion, rap is most definitely music.
Nope.
It is. And who listens to Ben Shapiro, as Professor Black Truth would call him, BS? Then there was some fear mongering, family.
These are not just eerie warnings for our lives, but we are being warned that they are watching us, and if we don't do something now, we won't survive to the next year.
Who doesn't know that? Who doesn't know that they're not watching us? Your cell phone. You talk about any product, and then you start scrolling. The ads that pop up are literally about the product you was just talking about. Ads literally pop, like you could be, several feet away from your phone. The ads will pop up, and you be like, okay, it's listening. So
People
So like that fear mongering crap, he had the music. I take the music off because a lot of these even the music that's like scary music, the composers they do have copyright claims to them because it is their music. They arranged it, they composed it, and so I took that out. But I'm like, we know that. We know that. All right, we're gonna be all right though. Financial Black Americans, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be good.
Thing. With regards to Kendrick bringing out Serena Williams, I have seen so many people comment like, "Oh, I aspire to be this level of petty," as though Serena the Williams is just some gotcha moment. And once again, that goes back to everybody thinking this performance is solely about Drake. Forget Drake.
It's not about Drake. The grand scheme of things, it's not about Drake. That's just a part of it. That was the hottest song of last year, and it was so hot that he didn't put it on his album, which made sense. I was like, you know what? I thought it was gonna be a single on the album, but he didn't want one of the things about Kendrick, him being so talented and such a genius. If I put this song on this album, that's gonna take away from what I'm trying to do with this album. This song is gonna be standalone because he could have dropped the album right after he dropped the song, like as as it was on the climb up, in the charts. It's like, nah, that's not what I want to do because what I'm trying to convey in this album is a message bigger than rap. It's deeper than rap. So yeah, people, it's all about Drake. He made it all about, and I could go through those clips. I'm not going to. It's oversaturated. Excuse me, oversaturated with Drake stands, and I'm like, Drake. He was never that guy in the sense of he alone on his own could stand and do this. He literally had a team, always had a team. We've learned that he's been had ghostwriters. And that's why he was so, quote, lyrically capable. He knows how to deliver a flow, but it's not his flow. All he has to do is copy and paste. You go on there, you rap it first, and I'm going to rap it after you. And it's just because it's Drake and somebody put me on a pedestal, Lil Wayne, Young Money. Now it's magnified 10 times over. So, whatever. Now, there was music after this one. There was that. I took that off because that does get a copyright claim. But this one I was telling you guys about, that cheat code, like people recognize the controller thing about this PlayStation controller, and then you look at the code, the sequence. Like they slow it down, and he's doing it for effect, but max health and armor. So this is GTA. The code triangle, square, X, circle, square, triangles, X, circle, square, circle, square is a cheat code. Max health and armor. Basically, Dot is saying, I'm ranking. I'm fully charged up. I'm fully capable. But this goes to the genius of Dot, and when I say Dot, I'm talking about K. Dot or Kendrick Lamar. And using this as far as the GTA thing, because GTA is really big and really popular in the Black community. Cats to be doing online GTA skits for Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that. And they monetizing, like they got open chat where they can chat via their helmets, like it's a virtual world where they can ride on each other. They can put brims on their whip. They can live kind of like the lifestyle they want to live in GTA. So using this is very smart on Kendrick's part. Y'all forgive me. Facebook Marketplace. And so yeah, shout out to Kendrick. Shout out to K. Dot. Now, remember I told you there's gonna be that dynamic of the sister that was in the beginning talking about those who want to be entertained. It's somebody Nana.
What is this? You don't even hear no people screaming. Because they trying to figure out what it is too.
It's thousands upon thousands of people there. You don't hear no sound. Now they the choir coming in.
Something tells me she's somebody's first lady of something. I'm quite certain she's somebody's first lady at somebody's church. She got that whole the tone just sounds like she fusses quite well.
March like the choir. Y'all like this food. Don't let my dog sing.
Yeah, that's so. Oh, amazing. I think about
We had to go through all of that to get to this.
You know what? I slow it down.
I can't even understand the words.
How old are you?
Fully made up and everything. And I cut that short. I actually cut that in half. She go on and complain for a long period of time, but this is the night and day dynamic. Listen to this young man talk about it.
All right, so look, how did you personally feel about the Super Bowl halftime performance?
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of OV hoes were saying it was whack, but I just feel like people need to wake up and smell a coffee, you know what I mean?
Wake up and smell the coffee?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Kendrick Lamar sent a message to America through the performance, and mad people missed that, bro. And Samuel Jackson, his Uncle Sam, was basically warning Kendrick Lamar.
Wait, what you mean he was like warning Kendrick?
Bro, to be a puppet for white America and like to not be ghetto, you know what I mean? Like, they're referring to that song Squabble Up, you know what I mean?
When he performed yesterday.
Yeah. Bro, he did a reference where the rich is killing the poor for entertainment.
This is why you hear Jason Black talk about you got to watch out for these old N-words. And why you feed the youth. Because the old ones, I can't even understand. She wants to assimilate. She wants a quiet place. And I saw that, was it platinum blonde weave she had in? Is that platinum? I don't know, ladies. Y'all got to educate me on that. Is it platinum blonde? My wife, she knows I prefer. She do her natural hair. Even if she want color, it need to be your hair. So y'all saw her hair, and so y'all let me know. But this is why you feed the youth, because they're the ones who are going to fight. These are the ones who are going to make the change. The old heads just ready to lay down and do it peacefully.
Entertainment. And he mentioned 40 Acres and a Mule, which is basically a reference to what America promised the slaves after the Civil War, bro.
Man, look. So there's a clip. I'm gonna deal with it tomorrow. Afro Lee, he dealt with it tonight. I saw my sister BX storyteller. She sent it to me and brought it to my attention. That whole enslaved African things. Don't think I don't know about it. Oh, I had to listen to it twice. Like, I know they didn't say what I think they just said. And yeah, we got to deal with it. Brother Tariq's dealt with it. Brother Afro's dealt with it. I'm gonna deal with it tomorrow. I think Brother Black Alpha, he's gonna deal with it as well. You guys know I'm gonna do mine pre-recorded and upload it. So the B1 Media is gonna be on, and make sure you share that. Oh, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, make sure you go over to the census.gov. The census.gov. Let me go over. Bam. Get off this. Let's go to my videos. I'm gonna keep throwing this in. I'm gonna keep interjecting this, family. Right here. Right here. FBA have less than 7 days, and this was 3 days ago. So now we got 4 days. Yeah, about 4 days. Yeah, less than 4 days now. Because about an hour and 20 minutes from the 14th, from Valentine's Day, at the time of this recording. So family, again. I don't care if you don't gotta watch the video. Share this video though. Tell them, hey man, don't even watch the video. You ain't gotta watch the video if you don't want to watch the video, whatever. Share it. Tell them go to the pinned comment. Go down to the pinned comment. Read more. Boom. Tell them click on the website. Copy and paste that script. If they're like, man, I don't understand why I need to shut up. Damn it. I don't understand it. Tell them to watch the video. Whether you tell them to watch the video or not, you tell them, hey, this is what you need to do. Pin comment, click the website, copy the script, put it into the census. Make sure you put, when it says sincerely, put your name, go through all that, hit submit, so we can aggregate our numbers, family. That enslaved African thing, this is how we combat that. All right? That enslaved African thing, this is how we combat that. This is what we can do on our end, along with putting out the videos and the content that we can share. This is how we combat that. All right, we're shoring ourselves up. Paperwork, orally, verbally, mentally, emotionally, and the paperwork. All right, you got to add the paperwork. I don't care how much you talk about it. If you ain't got no paperwork, You ain't trying to be about it. All right. And my dude Petty Sam, Petty Sam, he's indeed petty. So this is a British lady. She had something to say about Kendrick.
Now, I love Kendrick. I love the fact that being a hater can end up.
Oh, oh gosh. Oh man. He truly is a petty individual. Now, I was supposed to share this a while back. This actually happened, I want to say a couple weeks ago. Here in my city, Fort Worth. This Officer Matthew Kruger, German last name, German based last name. Yeah, man. Fired for slamming 60-year-old woman on pavement, knocking her unconscious. She was recording the police. Immediately. So this was shown on social media. This happened in June. So somebody put this out a couple weeks ago. Axon body cam. Axon is up to like $600, $700 per share. Family, buy a share. Get your income tax. If you can, buy a share, buy half a share, buy a third of a share. Start buying shares in Axon because Axon got cameras in Walmart. And if you ever Walmart and wonder why the CSMs or customer service managers or people at the behind the desk have little cameras, those are the same cameras. Axon cameras. Axon is in there. It was probably going to end up in Target. It's probably going to end up in more places. Buy some shares in there now, family. Get your money up.
Caroline, we're busy. Go to the other side of the street. You can go.
There's no investigation. There's no nothing.
You can go to the other side of the street. You're going to get arrested. I'm not warning you again.
What are you talking about?
Go to the other side of the street right now.
Wait, tell me why first. We're doing it.
You're under arrest. Turn around.
She was resisting. You know, I don't wish bad to nobody. I don't want nobody to get, slammed unconscious. But he did tell her to go to the other side of the street, and she disobeyed the direct order. Now, YouTube, this is just for educational purposes.
Stop.
Now, that is resisting, right? That is resisting. He told her she was going to get arrested. Go to the outside the street. Why? Okay, well, I'm finna arrest you. That's resisting.
Stop resisting.
She's bleeding.
That's unfortunate. Like I said, I don't wish this on nobody, man. What do you guys think? Was it justified? Or was it a matter of him trying to hold on to her, wrangle her, and she just happened to face plant? You know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody gonna get here. That's somebody's nana, somebody's mama, that's somebody's. I get it. I'm just saying what's told to us time and time again.
North Texas, a Fort Worth police officer is out of a job, fired after a forceful arrest of a 60-year-old woman. Officer Matthew Kruger was fired after an investigation into the incident, which happened in late June. It started as police responded to a hit-and-run crash. Karen Rodriguez records police interactions and posts them to her YouTube channel.
Oh, now she a white woman? Or she a white Latina? Or is she a white woman that's married to a Latino? Notice how she put the extras accent on the last name, the news reporter? See, they did an investigation and got him fired. We do an investigation and a march and a protest and raise Cain, and then they put him on paid leave.
We're about to show you the body camera footage from the arrest, but we want to show you and warn you it is considered disturbing.
Caroline, we're busy. Go to the other side of the street. You can go.
There's no investigation.
So what you guys think? Justified, or did she resist arrest after he told her, "Hey, you need to move or be arrested"? Said we don't wish nothing bad on nobody. That's not our bag. We just know what we're told very often. Now, are you guys surprised about seeing this? A teacher nicknamed Bundabecky by her students arrested. That you come on now.
Teacher whose nickname was Bunda Becky by her students was just arrested the other day.
How you allow yourself to? First off, why you messing with kids? That's not a cultural thing for us at all. That's not an open go. You got to be some real sick weirdos hiding that stuff off in an enclave somewhere as the FBA to get away with that. Because once we find out, it's man, we are on your head, we on your bumper, hands, feet, and other things. But you allow yourself as a grown woman to get passed around by students. A student can convince you to unclothe your nether regions for access, and you have a degree. Okay.
Because she SA multiple boys at her school, including getting pregnant by one of these boys at the end of the situation. Now, according to what I looked into, this did happen in the UK. And like I said, she, at the end of the day, she had a reputation.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It's UK or America. Remember about, it's still going on. It's just not put in the news like that. But remember about 5 to 10 years ago, we start seeing teacher after teacher after teacher, these little weird looking white women finding out they messing with the Latinos. One of them got pregnant by a Latino. One, getting ran through, messing with black male students, white male students, this, that, and the third. It's super sick. And yeah, you had a few melanated ones, but like I said, that's not a majorly cultural thing with us.
With these kids, so they had a certain nickname for her because of the fact that she was actually involved with these boys. She was caught on CCTV camera buying a $300 brand name designer belt for one of these boys. So she was tricking on these boys too.
That is crazy, family. That is wow. Wow.
It's just so crazy to me. And then there's another time where she, the same boy, she has set up like a scavenger hunt in her apartment with rose petals and things of that nature, and it led to a pregnancy announcement at the end of it. Now, after
family, be in your children's life. Go to the PTA meetings. Go. You should be around your son, your daughter, enough to know when their behavior changes, when they start doing their things different. Cause ain't no way no parents should let this rock. I don't give a damn. I don't these weird. Yeah, my son knocking down an older woman. It's one thing. You a 16-year-old trying to date a 17-year-old. It's another thing when you messing a full grown woman who's your not only a full grown woman, but she's your educator. That's a groomer. It's a groomer. It is what it is.
this happened, she was arrested and the child was given over, I want to say, to CPS. It's just crazy to me because how did she think she was going to get away with this and have a whole baby with one of these minors?
Wow.
I just found a gap in history, and I'm trying to understand where were the Asian and Hispanic kids during the segregation era? Like,
For anybody who has to deal with somebody who's y'all not supporting us, y'all still not supporting us, because it's kind of died down. They was rah 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 for about 48 hours, and now it's real quiet. It's super quiet, extremely quiet. I'm off my top.
when it was whites only and coloreds only and the black people were integrating into white schools? Where were the other races of people at?
Good
Because
question.
when you look at the like history books, you only see black and white kids. Like you see an all black school and an all white school, and that's how they talk about it in the history book.
Well, if you look at Lulac back then was saying, hey, the Negro's problems are his own. Hey, do not separate us from whiteness. Keep us over there with whiteness. So they may have been there, but they thought of themselves as white. Campaigned for it, got it, and here we are today.
It's like this school's all white and this school's all black. And, you know, and I know they said colored, so you'd be like, oh, like everybody. But you never saw Asian kids at black schools. They weren't in the pictures. Or Spanish kids at black schools. So where did they go to school? And like, did they not care about integration? Like, when did they come into the equation and start integrating too? Like
about the 60s. Because we was caping for them. Unfortunately, much to our chagrin, we was going hard in the paint for groups that couldn't wait to get over and disrespect us, undermine us, and backstab us.
Why is that such a gap? Am I tripping? Maybe I'm skipping a part of it. I feel like learning history like my whole life, they've never talked about. They never talked about the integration of Asian Americans into white schools or Spanish or Hispanic people into white schools. Like they never talked about that. So I don't know. It's just a thought. I just crossed my mind right now, so I just thought I'd say it out loud.
I love it. I love it. Tima from Brooklyn. Shout out to Tima. I love it. I love it. That's why you feed the youth. You empower the youth. Because they're going to get it done. They're going to say the quiet thing out loud. And she said a lot out loud. And it makes a lot of sense. Now, I'm going to let this play all the way through this one time. And for those who keep asking, like, why you don't just let stuff play through? YouTube is weird about interacting with the content. There's not a real size, but I can let a whole video, like when I would do clip, then me, or a couple clips, then me, then a couple clips, then me, YouTube would flag that as reused content and demonetize me. And I'd be demonetized for 3 months. I have to do it like this, or else it gets weird with YouTube, and I have to fight with them, and it's their platform. So you either gonna accept it like this or unsubscribe. Either way, I'm cool. Now I don't mean that to try to just drive you off, but I've been demonetized by them twice in 1 year, and it is a pain to wait 3 months to get remonetized, and because it kind of takes the steam out of you. And it kind of makes you like you don't want to do it anymore, especially if you're doing this type of content. So bear with me, family. I got to do it like this. Now I'm gonna let him play through most of it because he's elder and he's giving you his real life experiences. Watch him break it down, and he will be cussing. So prepare your youth if they're with you. He will use expletives, but he has a right to do so for what he went through.
You don't see anybody get home?
No, never do that. No. Never see that much. Y'all seem like work niggas like everything, make them do everything. Working niggas like everything. If the niggas separated from the white folks, you see a woman walking down the street that might kill you. You couldn't see a white woman walk down the street.
Couldn't look at her.
Look at that. I know one time I was over here at Pagoda.
Pagoda?
Yeah. I was over there waiting for the bus coming on. So white girls come by and I look at them, they open that. Oh, white man come, what you doing these things with me? I look at them. I had that done.
How old were you then?
Oh, I was about 21, around 20 years old, 19, 20 years old.
You was young, 19, 20?
Yeah, so I was under
So you were born at 21, so that was about 1940.
Yeah. That was last time, me boy, last time. Yeah.
We still dealing
You
with
having trouble with them white folks up there? Ain't got no trouble with them, be you?
Nah, I don't have any trouble with them.
No, I still see you couldn't look. You couldn't see a white woman walking down the street, but not looking. See one walking the street, but turn her head. You look at one walking down the street, stuff like it.
Not too different from today. I thought he was cussing this. I've had this clip for a couple of weeks now. A lot of transpired, so I thought he cussed. So forgive me for that, family. I misspoke on that. But you can hear in the way he talks what we had to experience. And nephew, his grandson's talking about, he don't have much trouble out of white folks. Not the same way. They can't be as blatant as they was, but white women can give you some trouble. Ask Jonathan Majors. He ran from a white woman and still got convicted. And yes, I'm gonna keep using them because it's the most recent current thing that's on people's mind.
That's it. Go to the store buying things. You stand up there quicker and go to the white man. The white man let you stand up and wait till they get do all that kind of stuff.
You gotta stand there and wait till they get done.
Yeah. He in there and he coming, well, let's leave you and go to the white man. You have to wait till I have to be last. All stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever seen them white people beating into black people?
No, I never seen that. Never seen nobody beat nobody like that. Never did. Never seen nothing like that.
That's heavy to take in. Even though he didn't see anything like that, doesn't mean it didn't happen. I'm not gonna say or dismiss anything he said. There's just the fact that if you want to go in the store, he's talking about, and really it's hard to make out everything he's saying, but he's like going to the Quick Trip. You able to go in there. Back in his day, you go in the gas station, white man come in there, you gotta wait. Even if let's say you getting your items first, can't go before him. He can take an hour in that store. That's a form of abuse. So not having to be physically beat, it's not always the abuse you suffer. The mental, emotional trauma of being in there first as a young man, ready to go. You got everything you need. You got your money. You ready to pay for it. And the moment the white man comes in, all that stops, comes to a halt, and you gotta wait until he's done. He goes to the restroom, number one, number two, don't matter. Grab everything he want. He can look at you, smirk, and decide I'm gonna take even more time just to slow your day down. And there's nothing you can do about it without suffering serious repercussions. So yeah, family. We are due reparations. We're due reparative justice. We're due reparative compensation.
Alright, so I'm in the elevator with my DoorDash right now, going up to the PH. A 50-year-old lady says, "Wow, you're delivering to the penthouse?" She thought I was a DoorDasher. I told her, "No, this is my food," and she says, "How long are you visiting for?" I actually did not reply. People actually can't process in their brains a young black person living above them.
I love he did not reply. What I just say? Feed the youth, empower the youth. A brother I got a chance to meet at the conference that was held here in Texas was Tay on Tech. It was Tavion Patterson, I believe his last name is Tavion Patterson. That brother pulled up in a Porsche Taycan. Mind you, I had already started following him from TikTok because white folk was upset that he was showing off his $30,000. Tell you, if you see this, don't come for me, brother. I don't remember this a few years back, but he had either $30,000 or $50,000 watch that he had on, and then you should be more humble. And he's like, for what? I didn't buy this not to show it off. I bought this to show it off because he's in tech. Tay on Tech, he's in tech, so he's making crazy money. Shout out to him. Shout out to Henri Davis, who's from Ruston, Louisiana. These brothers in tech doing it. getting to the bread. You know what I'm saying? I think at one time he was talking about, he had the Porsche, had the Taycan, had the Model 3, and he had an AMG 53, I think. I'm a big car guy. I ain't counting brothers' pockets. I'm just a big car guy. All right, you want to talk cars? We can talk cars all day, every day. Cars and motorcycles. I got you. But young brother was doing it, and that's why I'm saying, hey, yeah, he didn't apologize. He didn't. You right? I need to be more. No, he's like, I bought this to show this song. What you talking about, player? Huh? Huh? I think he said something on one video. Maybe he said something like, I think it's been some years. I might buy another one just because. I love that for our young men and our young women who are in the position like, no, I work for this. I'm not gonna apologize, put my head down for it. I love this energy. I love it. At the time, if you grow up like me, if you're an 80s baby like it, you always got told be humble. You need to be humble. God gonna take it away. Be humble. But I'm like, what about the make my enemies be my footstool verse in the Bible? What about that?
At this point, I just take it as a compliment.
Now, family, I saw this. I'm gonna let it play while I'm talking to you guys. I'm putting this in here because first thing I was thinking was, what is this going to do to the car market as far as car salesmen? Cause I was like, maybe I'm tripping. I can't be seeing this. And if Jeff Bezos has out on something, he's getting things like this taken care of, like this happening, where you can literally buy a Hyundai through Amazon. And you're gonna see me, I'm fiddling around because I'm like, I know I'm not seeing what I'm seeing. But yeah, look, family. 2025 Hyundai Venue SEL. 22,004. Now, you see it has the dealerships up here. Clay Cooley Hyundai, Rockwall, Texas. Clay Cooley Hyundai. Like, is this the dealerships partnering with Amazon to mitigate the salesperson? Free pickup in 1 to 3 days. I don't have to talk to a salesperson. I can just go through Amazon. Oh, and yes, there's rebates and stuff, and there's other things. I think there's like it's like you got like an Amazon gift card or something from Amazon if you buy it through them. So you can order your vehicle. Now this is Hyundai. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think Bezos is going to stop at Hyundai? If this proves fruitful, because I don't think a lot of people know about this. If this proves fruitful, this is what I was looking at. Prime member exclusives. Get 2,300 in Amazon.com gift cards when you buy a car. I avoid the dealer. I'm right after the dealer, but the salesman. If you're an avid and a heavy Amazon shopper, fellas, if your wife see this, I'm sorry. And she decides, baby, I want a Hyundai through Amazon. I'm sorry, fellas. My bad. 2,300 in Amazon gift cards when you buy it. And look, this is Amazon. I'm on my phone. I think it was in the Amazon Business app. I might have been in the Amazon Business app at this time, but I saw this and I was like, I must be tripping. Join Prime, terms apply. Buy your new Hyundai at Amazon. Family, if you are a salesperson, what does this mean for your career? Because there's people who sell vehicles who do very well. They put their kids through school. They make a good living for themselves. So, and this is the beta phase. Beta is just the beginning. Amazon Autos is on the first step of a big journey. We're currently available in select metro areas, and we're working hard to add more locations, features, car brands, and dealerships in the near future. If I own a dealership, yeah, you make commission. Most dealerships you make commission. Some dealerships you don't necessarily. You make a nice little base salary plus commission. I can just forego you altogether and kind of take a Carvana approach to it. You come to Amazon, you do all your looking, you get incentivized by Amazon because you get 2300 in uh, gift cards, which you're gonna go back to Amazon anyway, so they really not losing money. And Amazon cut a deal with the dealership. Delivery 1 to 3 days, so is it a way for the dealership to minimize their on site inventory? And they just start ramping up their orders week to week, day to day, because you know Amazon runs 24/7. Now, are things going to become more automated? I'm just thinking in the business mind. Are things going to become more automated? Hey, I've sold this many units this week compared to last week, so it's trending upward. Are they collecting that data? Family, forgive me if it seems like I'm just doing too much. I am thinking if you are in this business where you are a car salesman, that career that you thought about jumping into, that business you thought about starting, it might be time, player. If you're in a position where you can buy into the dealership and make money that way, you might need to do it. Don't be use lollygagging. Yeah, that might not be the thing to do no more. We're working hard to add more locations, features, car brands, family. Hyundai's a start. If they got Hyundai, Kia's next, then Genesis. And then if the likes of Lexus and Infinity and Acura and you know Toyota and all that start seeing like, dang, they kind of moving numbers over there. Because if you don't know, Hyundai and Nissan are supposed to be merging together, and also they're trying to get Mitsubishi to come on board. So I would recommend if you are in this line of the business in this industry, start the thing you was thinking about doing. It might be time. It might be time. I just happened to see it and I figured I'd share with the family. I don't gatekeep over here. We gonna talk it. We gonna talk to you. Gonna chop it up and I'm gonna lay it out. Real quick. This is the last video. If you wonder why Uncle Lizard, or somebody put in the comments said he's never been our uncle, he's Luke the Lizard. If you wonder why he has some relevancy, and I follow this sister, she's Caribbean, so you know that makes sense for her to be here. But y'all aunties are still holding on to the Luke of old.
So a variety of dessert.
Oh yes, a plethora. Yes.
Oh. And then, are you gonna be available for the dessert for the nightcap?
For the nightcap? Well, after everybody leave, yes.
Yeah.
Who auntie? Who auntie? With that with that Regina, that wig that Regina from Living Single.
That's right. Yes.
So can I put some of the peach cobbler on you and get it off?
Oh my goodness! Oh, I would love that. Yes.
My Lord.
Yes. Yes, I'd take that any day from you, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. See that Tiffany know how to treat a man. Tiffany know how to treat a man. Tiffany know. Hey, I hope all y'all got the memo.
Yes, take notes, ladies.
Well, I don't need no notes.
I don't need no notes. He never asked us that question.
Oh, about no notes.
He never asked us that question.
I'm 25 and I cook pot roast, so I don't need no notes. But thank you, I appreciate it.
25, so it's like she wasn't even.
Y'all take notes.
So at his height, she was a baby, if that.
I don't need no notes. Things, you know. And I'm gonna be watching the football game with you, so I don't really gotta go back in there because I know what it is. I know what a touchdown is. I know.
Anyway, family, I'm not gonna bore y'all with that too much. I got like 6 minutes. That was as much as I could stand before I was like, nah, I just can't. I can't. My spirit won't let me keep going. But this is why this man is still somewhat relevant. So, family, with that being said, thank you all for your love and support. Until next time, peace and Black empowerment. Oh, and support these black-owned companies. Show them some love and tell them I sent you. Tell them My Black Universe sent you.